3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back now. Today we've got the RTZ. You'll see quite possibly the biggest collapse that you're ever going to see in your entire life. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, we collapsed really bad this weekend. We did still finish where I always aim to finish, which is okay, but obviously as you're watching this, we were 15-0. And yeah, let's just watch the collapse happen on your screen. But first of all, if you can give this video a like and a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. We're like 150 subs away from 1,000. 1,000's a landmark for me, so if we can get to 1,000, I will love you guys forever. And if you can hit that thumbs up as well, it'll mean the world to me. Now, I just want to say a big thank you, first of all. Thank you for the support you guys have shown me on the last video. Now, obviously, in the last video, I talked about my mental health and stuff like that, and I just want to say how much that actually helped me as well. You guys have got no idea how much that helped me. Just talking about it on talking about it and putting it out in the open has actually helped me so much more than I ever thought it really would. And so for that reason, I want to say a big thank you. You guys have helped. Everyone that's reached out, everyone that's said like, oh, thank you and stuff like that. Honestly, you guys have been insane, man. By the way, what the hell happened? What the hell was that goal all about? Someone please tell me what the hell just happened there, please, yeah? I mean, what the hell just happened? But yeah, as what I now want to talk about, like the main topic of this conversation in this video is going to be KURT. Now, you guys, I was going to do like a separate video and talk about KURT, but in this video, I'm just going to do it in my FUT Champs highlights, because I like to have a bit of background stuff going on. I don't just want to sit here and you just watch me talking, right? At least then with these FUT Champs highlights, you get to see some highlights at the same time. Now, KURT, if any of you don't know, KURT, at the start, I'll backtrack and then go into like more detail, okay? So, at the start of the year, the start of FIFA, KURT got banned from competing at events because of certain stuff. So, I personally thought, I didn't agree with even the ban from the events, but I I don't agree with it, but I understood why EA did what they did, okay? But it has now gone one step further. Now, and then it was about 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? EA then tried to copy strike KURT's Twitch and YouTube channel, which a copy strike on YouTube and Twitch is like quite a big thing. So like, by the way, why did I pass that and not just shoot? So that was quite a big thing, if I'm being honest with you. And now they've gone even further, and their main EA account tweeted, so not even EA Sports FIFA, okay, the main Electronic Arts account have tweeted out that they've now banned KURT's FUT Founder account, which basically what they've done is they've banned KURT from almost playing FIFA, which blows my mind. I never thought they would do this. Now, I do not agree with this at all in the slightest. Now, I'm going to talk in a little bit of detail why I don't agree with this, okay? I've had the pleasure of meeting KURT, and KURT is very passionate about FIFA, okay? So, whether or not you agree with what KURT says or anything like that, KURT is good for the scene because his passion to make this game better than what it is like, you can't fault that, and he would have pushed this game into a better place, almost single-handedly. Now, KURT has been banned. The reasons the EA have put are very broad. They're not very specific. The main reason the EA have said KURT is banned from playing their games is because I keep saying apparently because I don't know whether all of this is true, so I don't want to like decimate characters, stuff like this. So this is again just all my opinion, okay? But KURT has apparently been going at certain EA employees. Now, I know that's not apparently because I know he has, because like obviously I've been in his streams and stuff like that. But he's never said this is where EA have got it twisted. KURT has never, in my experience of listening to KURT on stream and stuff like that, has never actually like directly threatened an employee of EA. Does that make sense? Like, he's never directly threatened Coriander or stuff like that, I think he's called, like the dev team and stuff like that. He's never personally threatened, okay? Now, calling someone a rat isn't threatening someone, okay? Like, people need to get this in their head, okay? That calling someone a rat is not threatening behavior, okay? So, for example, me saying, oh, EA is such rats, that's not threatening. Threatening to me would be like saying, oh, I'm going to come to your house and stuff like that. That's threatening behaviour, you know? Like, is that not what threatening behaviour is? Threatening behaviour isn't calling someone a rat, in my opinion. I don't know if anyone agrees or disagrees with that. Let me know in the comment section down below. But the reason why I don't agree with them banning KURT, full stop, from their game is because whether or not EA like KURT, okay, so it's quite clear that EA do not like KURT. It's not even up for debate, right? They flat out just do not like KURT, okay? But whether or not EA like him or not, he's still on his stream, streaming to at least on average, what, 5,000 people a stream? On average, obviously on weekend he'll get more and then on weekdays he'll get less. So on average, there's still 5,000 people watching his stream, right? So whether EA like him or not, KURT is still playing FIFA to 5,000 people a stream on average. That's a good thing for EA no matter what, because he's advertising their game, he's getting their game out in the open and stuff like that. So even just from a business sense, I don't really understand why they've banned his FUT Founder account and like trying to stop him playing the game, because like I've just said, he's still advertising their game to thousands of people a stream. So I've never really understood that decision, but there you go. Now, this is what I think EA should have done, okay? Well, how long have we got? How are we doing for time? We're 6 minutes in, got 12 minutes left, plenty of time, perfect. Because I've got a few topics, by the way, that's why I'm going to keep checking the time. I can't remember what bit was I at. Oh, the KURT thing. Yeah, this is what I think EA should have done with KURT, okay? I think EA should have sat down with KURT and had a chat as adults in a meeting as such, and just got everything out in the open. You know, just get all the bad stuff that they both need to say to each other. Because, like, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. EA aren't perfect. You know, KURT's not perfect, but neither are EA. They've both done bad things. They've both done wrong things in this, like, predicament. Does that make sense? So I think EA should have sat down with KURT and had a discussion with him and got everything just out in the open, good and bad. So KURT could have said about the servers and stuff like this, these things do need addressing. They do need addressing. We've been having bad gameplay and server issues now since FIFA 17. We're on FIFA 20. It's not acceptable. For the amount of money that this company earns, it's just not acceptable. Like, the community managers, the way they behave and the way they block people on Twitter if you just question them, that's not okay. It's not okay. So EA and KURT should have sat down in a room together like adults in a professional manner and just had all these things out with each other. So then they could have really gone forward, in my opinion. They could have really gone forward with that. But EA have now completely like just washed their hands with KURT. They don't want anything to do with him anymore. And I kind of understand it, but at the same time, I just think it's a wrong decision. And I think they will regret it, because what it's doing is it's causing a divide and a wedge in between the community now. And it really is. You've got like the game change. I try and completely just stay out of the situation, because I try and get along with everyone in the scene if I can. There's a few people in the scene I don't like, just for personal reasons, but I try and just get on with everyone. I'm not one of these people that likes to hate and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I try and get on with everyone. But EA are really causing a divide between like EA on the left hand side, but like the game changes and stuff like that. And then like some content creators that want to be game changers and stuff like that, so they'll like suck up to them and stuff like that. And then everyone else on the right hand side. And it's not good, because what it then does is the community's split on everything. Icon SBCs, the community's still somehow split on that. Most people I see want Icon SBCs back, but yeah, still some people don't want it back. So that's how just split the community is on everything. But what it's causing is on like major issues like this, it's causing a huge divide in the community. Now, me personally, I'm on, like, if I had to pick a side, I'm on KURT's side, because having met KURT in real life, I know how passionate he is about this game and stuff like that. So I understand, like, EA don't actually understand, like, banning him from their game and stuff like that is not going to help. KURT could have actually, if EA would have managed KURT properly, KURT could have done so much good for this game and scene. You guys have got no idea. So some of the ideas and stuff that KURT's had is, honestly, man, KURT really could have done some good. But EA have just completely just washed their hands of him. But what I think has happened here, and this is the reason why I think EA have banned him. I don't know what you guys can agree or disagree. How long have we got? Yeah, about halfway. That's alright. I've got 9 minutes left. You guys can agree or disagree in the comment section down below. Yeah, and let me know in the comment section down below. If you guys are still listening right now, big ups, legends. But let me know in the comment section down below. Neymar again, just dancing. He's so good. I think what's happened is KURT's streams have got to a really big point. Okay, like, hate him or love him, okay, you can't deny it. In my opinion, KURT is now the biggest gameplay streamer on FIFA. Fact. Numbers, everything will tell you that, in my opinion. And I think what's happened is... By the way, before anyone takes out of context what I'm going to say here, please don't, okay? So, I think EA have gotten scared of the power and the influence that KURT has in this community. And, because you got to remember, KURT always says, don't buy FIFA points, don't do this, don't do that, don't buy FIFA points. And I really do think, giving it a year or two on Twitch... I personally think KURT would have really caught up with Castro in terms of like viewership numbers and stuff like that, and really given Castro like a run for his money in that #1 spot. And I don't think EA wanted that because, by the way, look, of course we match another pro. It's not the RTG episode if we don't match a pro in the weekend league, right? We beat him though. So I think, like, because you got to remember, because Castro's the #1 FIFA streamer, and what is Castro like? Famous for on Twitch. Castro is famous on Twitch for spending a lot of money on the game and opening packs. He's very much like a pack opening entertainer streamer, right? Could you imagine in EA's mind if the biggest FIFA streamer, i.e. KURT, giving it a year or two, by the way, I'm not talking about right now, but like giving it a year or two, could you imagine if the biggest fucking, excuse my French, if the biggest FIFA streamer was someone that was so against your company and so against buying FIFA points and broadcasting that to 15, 20,000 people a stream? Could you imagine how scared EA must have been about that thought? And I really do think this is why they've then banned him when they do, because they've seen KURT's stream just grow and grow and grow over the last 6 to 8 months. It's just gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think they've thought, oh, man, like, we need to do something here because the power and the influence KURT is having on the scene, I think EA just got scared. I do believe that. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree. Let me know in the comment section down below. But I think that's what their main reasoning is. Obviously, they won't admit that, but I think that's what their main reasoning is for banning KURT at the time that they banned him. Now, by the way, before anyone says anything, I'm not slating Castro or anything. I'm just saying, like, Castro's mainstreaming, like, not the pool, but like Castro's spends a lot of money on the game. Spends a stupid amount of money on the game, like an obscene amount of money on the game, and he broadcasts that to how many people? What, 20,000 people a stream? So inadvertently, even though Castro will say like, "Oh, look, don't spend money on points, kids," blah blah blah. Inadvertently, kids will people will watch Castro and want to do that. So EA want that, of course they do, because that's bringing in more money to EA. And could you imagine then if like KURT had caught up with Castro in terms of viewership and stuff like that? And there have been times when KURT has had more viewers than Castro. So like KURT, I really do think in a year or two KURT would have really gotten up there with Castro in terms of numbers consistently as well. By the way, what a finish! Could you imagine on EA's face if like their biggest FIFA streamer was someone so against FIFA points, so against like everything that EA stand for on Ultimate Team and stuff like that. And that to me is why they've banned KURT at the time that they're banned, and I don't agree with it. Like banning from events, like, yeah, whatever. Banning from competing, which they did, yeah, whatever. But to ban him from actually playing the game, I will never agree with that. I'm sorry, I just don't agree with that, because whether or not they like it or not, KURT. By the way, look at Ben Yedder, man, so composed, so good. Whether or not you like it or not, KURT's power and influence is big, and I think it's just given KURT now more firepower, if I'm being honest with you. It's given, and like KURT's like loyal fan base, giving them more firepower to be this anti-EA organisation. So I don't think EA have done well here, and I don't think they've thought about it thoroughly, if I'm being honest. I don't think they thought about, so for example, I just thought about this, because as soon as I saw Electronic Arts tweets, okay, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do something here. Just going to have a look. By the way, composure there. That was a beautiful goal. EA, how long have we got? 4 minutes. EA, when EA put their tweet out on their official Twitter page, like Electronic Arts, not even EA Sports FIFA, Electronic Arts, KURT had 81,000 Twitter followers, right? He had 81,000 Twitter followers, okay, which is still a very big amount of followers, right? Like 81,000 viewers, 82,000 followers on Twitter. That's still big. As of recording this right now, he's got 102,000. So he went up 20,000 Twitter followers in the space of a day from that Electronic Arts tweet. So what I'm saying is, EA haven't thought about the fact that they're actually now giving KURT more clout almost. They're giving him more firepower. They're giving him more... They're giving people more reason to like KURT. Does that make sense? And I don't think EA have thought about that at all. Because what was... Like, say KURT was slating Corey and stuff like that on his Twitch stream. He's slating them to, what, 5,000 people a stream, like 6,000, 7,000 people, 10,000 people sometimes on a weekend league. But now what, EA then tweeting it on their official page, they've now broadcasted that to, what, 5.6 million people? So like I just don't think they thought this through in terms of that. Yeah, again, it's probably just them being incompetent, dare I say it again. But I feel for KURT because knowing him in person and knowing how passionate he is for this game and stuff like that, EA have messed up here, believe me. And they will regret this decision, I think. They really will, in my opinion. By the way, I didn't expect the face shot. It was a beautiful face shot inside. GG, man. Did not expect that at all. And then I think did we win it in the 90th minute here? Yeah, we win it in the 90th minute here to get elite. But we had the worst week. Anyway, going back to my FUT Champs highlights on my RTG. So... I was 15-0 in my first 15 games, yeah? 15-0. Let that sink in. I was 15-0. Right? I finished on 24 wins, yeah. I finished on 24 wins. That's 9. So, imagine, yeah? 15-0, right? 15-0 to 9-6 in my second second batch of 15. That's shocking. I shouldn't be doing that, man. I really shouldn't. Beautiful. Litmanen's, man. Honestly, Litmanen's the GOAT of the series. He really is. But let me guys know in the comment section. If you guys are still watching now, seriously, big ups. You guys are the legends. Are you enjoying the gameplay? Are you enjoying the highlights? Are you enjoying these type of videos? Is there anything that you don't like about these videos? Is there anything more that you would like to see in these videos? That was a good goal. Oh yeah, we played Dragon. We played yet another pro. Like I said, would it be a weekend league RTG highlights if we don't match a pro, you know, or 2 or 3, just as always. And then I think I quit after this guy. He scores this free kick here with Fernandez. It's a beaut. Oh no, he scored this free kick here with Sane, and I just quit. I was like, yeah, I'm out. Look at that. Oh, beautiful free kick. And at this point, I'm triggered, and I just thought, you know what, I'm out, man. I'm out. But yeah, that is gonna be where I end the video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe. And I will see you next time. Peace out.